All right, so as we wait for the second period to begin, Jake Smith with me in the booth. Jake, first period, all majors. What do the Untouchables need to do to get back into this game?
Well, so the majors were doing a really good job of controlling the zone, keeping pressure, good forecheck, good possession in the offensive zone. There were a few opportunities that the Untouchables had. There's a line of, I think it was Fabian, Jess, and Matt that created a few opportunities and got a few shots on goal. So they should try to look to do that again. They had some good offensive pressure for a few minutes in that period.
Yeah, and at this point, I think the big story is that they need to get a little more help on D. Just that they are letting a lot of rebounds go around. We've seen bursts of 2 or 3 shots in a row by the majors.
Yeah, they're going to try to take away those second chance opportunities.
And they definitely need to. As we stick our camera through the netting, the protective surfaces, that's all the protection they can afford us, really. Everybody ready to begin the second period here, except of course for the referees, who knows what they're doing. Referees thus far in the pro games, we've had Neil Rombio and Suds Chan. Ryan Kelly has stepped up as a referee in the rec division. We thank him for that. Keeps everything free for us to do our games. As I mentioned earlier, your prior results, the All Blacks on a pair of goals by Mike Johnson, 24 saves from Lee Margolis, defeat the Puck Buddies 2-0.
Very impressive defense.
The Jacks and the Scorpions had a wild one. It ended 6-5 for the Jacks. My colleague Jake Smith and my teammate and earlier colleague Brian Smalley had dueling hat tricks in that game. And the game we just had, a late goal with about 5 minutes left, allowed the Moose Assassins to take a 2-1 win over L2T in a game that was not as close as the score indicated, really. Here's we're having technical difficulties or something. We're ready to begin now. Referee Suds checking with the goalies. Shots 14-3 in favor of the majors in period 1. We are underway. Period number 2, and the Untouchables have to find a way to get some shots on. This could be the start of something here. Matt looking to the center, intercepted by Aaron. Second time, that's intercepted too. Aaron playing great back checking here. A great defensive forward effort there. Roderick clears this one away. Jeff fakes out Ann. Intercepted by Fabian Mueller through Lawler. Dorenzio, the only one there who can come up with it. He does. Slows down the Untouchables just enough. That passes off the mark. Loose ball. Does it stay in? Who can tell? No, they're going to say it was out.
They're really good trying to tension and hold it in there.
Indeed, and you can't really blame the Untouchables for being offside there. It was just on the line, and in those cases, that's even the pros get caught offside on those.
Yeah, that was a very close play.
Now, yes, take about 5 steps back, please, Suds. This is your league. You know the rules. Pass into the center. There's Lucas to take it away. Weiscarver tries to snap it aside. It just goes to the sideboards. Still confusion. Now Elling recovers it. He's going to keep it in. A few poke checks by Weiscarver. Just enough to get it away and out of the zone. Lucas tries to bring it back in. But Elling did not wait far enough. Van Haren still offside from the previous play. And referee Neil Romdale's back in. They're going to rule that one a deliberate offsides, which means it goes all the way back. Now we were Brian and I were discussing the first game. We've been in this rink now for 2 seasons plus. I still can't figure out what the heck intentional offsides is.
I'm not too sure.
Swelly goes for a shot, nothing there. No shots yet in the second period. And this will not be one of them either. They wave off icing here, so Twelly had to make the run back. Chip shot over everybody, kept in by Lawler. Now Matt looking, he's got Fabian and Jess helping him out. Gets to Fabian, back to the middle to Matt. That ball just rolls wide. Now a high ball up top, Barber tries to knock it out, and with a shot on Barber's feet. Gets it away down the corner. And keeps it in again. This goes through everybody and forces the first save of the period.
Really good shift there by the Untouchables.
Very good, yeah.
Offensive pressure there.
We're going to have to see if their second line can keep it up. And as a goalie, I can tell you those are the shots you hate, where 3 or 4 defenders have a chance. It just keeps bouncing through. You just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, a lot of deflections, a lot of traffic.
This one, face-off appears to be won by the Majors. They're able to get it out. It's almost stolen by Elling. Played up the side now. And it's going to be Untouchables zone. They've got a chance. Steve looking for CJ. Can't get it there. Now Nicky up the side. Passes up to Tom Van Haren, who's got Todd Elling. Elling's going to take a blaster. That one is wide. And it's cleared only as far as Van Haren. He's got a chance. That one was saved. So 1 shot apiece now. Little battle in the corner. Dug out. Now David's going to try for his second. He can't get it on target. This one goes through Nicky, and as a result, there will be no icing. CJ, Steve, and Ann all moving forward. Nicky's got to look for a way to get it out. Gets it up to Tom, who has it bounce off the referee, unfortunately. But Tom, long pass to Chris Terenzio. Pass back, nobody home. Tries again, nothing there. Barbara has it, and it's tipped away by Sophie, who's on the spot. CJ clears it out of the zone. It's coming back the other way. David, now that one hit this backboard here, which in some leagues is an automatic stoppage of play. Jake, what do you think? If it hits a rafter, do you want play to stop, or do you mind if it continues?
I think it probably depends on how much it affects the play. It seems to be a little incidental contact there. Yeah. That's why they let it go.
This one still in the untouchable zone. 1 shot apiece. Now the Untouchables on the counter. There's Ann Weiscarver with a shot that goes well wide. Steve looking. This one goes to no one. Now Jeff has it. He's going to look up.
Really good forechecking pressure there.
Oh yeah, Ann will not let him get a free clear. Now Sophie tries to keep it in around Neil, but Neil wins this one and turns it into a 3-on-1 the other way. What's his decision going to be? He shoots. Saved by George Cunin. He's been called on quite a bit so far in this game.
Yeah, very good rebound control there, making sure he covered and giving up a second chance opportunity in the slot.
Absolutely.
Very important since they had the Majors had numbers in that situation.
Oh, they had, yeah. Anytime there's an odd man rush, especially if you have a multiple player up on the odd man rush, you're relying on the goalie very heavily.
Yeah.
Now, Untouchables look to clear. This is knocked down by Neil. Twelly with a second chance is able to get it out to Narod, who comes right underneath us. Moves around to the side. This one is blocked by Jeff. Kept in, kept out. Little duel in the middle. Now Chris Terenzio has a chance. Gains the zone. Look for Lawler. Nothing there. Twelly the other way. Untouchables never technically gained the zone here. Shots 2-1 Majors at this point. This one intercepted by Neil. He's going to lay it off to Chris. Chris going to get the shot off? No, that's stuffed by Ann.
Good defensive stick there.
Yeah, just threw her stick in the way. Stick-on-stick collision will always take the starch out of a shot.
Yeah.
And George is going to freeze this one before any shot on goal can happen. Let's focus in a little on this face-off because it's an important one.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. This line that Fabian's been center has been creating a lot of opportunities.
They have. So this one won by Terenzio, though, by tying up Mueller on the face-off. Gets it out to Elling. Elling turns, shoots. That's wide. Lawler to Terenzio. That pass is tipped away by George Cunin. Now Mueller trying to go the other way. He's got 2 people helping him out. In the middle, there's a play by Matt. He's got an open shot, blocked by Nicky. Rebound is saved by Roderick. Shots 2 apiece now. Todd and Tway kind of getting a little tangled in the boards, but no one at fault there. Now there's a chance. Nicky on her side, really trying to keep anything from happening. Did not give up when she went down, just kept fighting.
A lot of willpower here to make that good defensive play.
Yeah, definitely. And oh my! Ann was trying to keep it in. It somehow hopped over her stick, and then pulling it back, she pulled it out.
Yeah, very close play.
This one is kept in. Now Fabian looking to the center. Who's there? Nobody. Chris takes this out. Behind the curtain we go. As Jeff's looking for a long pass to Aaron. Tway has it. That shot happened too soon. He was just dumping it in, really, to prevent the offside whistle. This gets away from everyone. And they're going to say it was tipped by Tway, therefore no offside. Actually, from where it was tipped, it doesn't matter who tipped it.
Yeah, that wave off the icing there.
And back the other way we go. That one they won't wave off. Shots a mere 2 apiece so far, 8 minutes into the second period. A much quieter second period than we had in the first.
Yeah, definitely the defenders are doing a pretty good job of getting in the way of shots and preventing opportunities this period.
Yeah, lots of blocked shots, lots of wide shots as they try and get around them too. I guess that comes with the territory, really. Now Lucas with a shot, wow. Never mind, there's a goal. David Lucas with his second. Todd Elling won the face-off, played it to him. A one-timer off of a draw. You don't see many draws go straight to where somebody is standing poised for a one-timer. That was just a beautiful one draw by Todd Elling. Well earned the assist. But got to give credit to David as well, because there was still everything to do on the shot.
Yeah, definitely. He snuck that one in there. It was just under the crossbar. It was a great shot.
And that makes it 4-0. This one gets through everybody, but they're taking icing off. Probably a good decision. Hard to tell, though. Twelly winds up, shoots. I don't know why he's taking these shots. He knows that he's offside. And Elling breaks into the zone too fast, so it's going to come back.
Yeah, a little offside there.
Shots are 3-2 majors in this period. As we get ready for the face-off. Got players on all sides of the line here.
Yeah, a little confusing.
Now Aaron's going to play this one up. It's at Neal's feet. Can he get it out? He does. Tway brings it around to where we are. We can feel it fly off of the net. David keeps this in. Up the side, gets away. David going to try again. Not there. Beautiful. Try to keep it in, just not fast enough. Now the Majors gain the zone the other way. Could this be a shot? It is, and it's a save. Shot's now 4-2 in the period. Fight down the sideline, and it looks like the Majors are going to win this ball. That's a big win. And Van Haren was there, just couldn't quite make contact. You see that a lot, especially in the lower division. Players in the right place just don't quite have the timing on those one-timers just yet.
Yeah, that was a tough play. There's a good idea on the center, and there's a good center pass to the little.
That's true. Oh, and there's another great idea and a great pass, just couldn't quite get it to him. This one, the return pass intercepted as well. Now Narod has it, knocked away by Aaron. This is kept in by Tom. He's going to look as he crosses the line. Does just enough. That's a very intelligent play right there to get across the center line and throw it in.
Yeah. He wanted to go off for the change, get it in deep, so you don't get caught on the line change.
And you also don't get caught with icing, which even though in this league you're still allowed to change after an icing, it's still not a good idea.
Yeah, you want to avoid those defensive zone face-offs as often.
Exactly. Pass to the center, gets away from everyone. Back the other way we go. We got an open clear here. Nope, it's Nikki who's going to play it back in. Untouchables control, get it around Barbara. There's Jessica, right in front of us, only as far as Nikki. This one gets through everybody, and so no icing. Sophie going to play this one around, looking. Gets away and has it. Oh, off of Chris's foot. And the other way, looking. Her teammate has Tway. That's a give and go. Was it a good one? No.
Just offside on that play. Good idea there.
Yeah, it was you got to be very careful where you're standing there on something like that. I think Tway just didn't quite have the first touch that he needed. That was part of the problem. But again, Ann's got to keep her head up and make sure that happened. Make sure that she's got a clean run.
Just a step outside there. Yeah.
Yep. Here comes the face-off now, and the Majors managed to push it forward, just not enough. Jeff has this one. He's going to play it up through Todd. So that was a pass deflected. Obviously no icing there. Sophie at the side, gets it around Chris, looking for CJ, who gets it through Todd. Now suddenly the Untouchables have something going here, but not for long. Jeff plays this up. Now Sophie looking the other way through CJ. Now it is through Nikki and Jeff. CJ still with the ball. What an effort this is. Can't quite get any shot to be on target. Roderick still knocks it aside. Long play out of the zone here. Todd is all alone. Breakaway shot. No, stuffed by back checking.
Yeah, great back checking effort there. Great defensive stick.
Great recovery. This one thrown back in. Todd has to tag up. Can't quite come up with it. Through everybody. Now Barbara's going to look for Todd. Oh, just a little too long. And this one is going to be played by the Untouchables up the boards. Through us. Oh, and they got a counter going. Can they get around the defender? They do. But it's forced all the way into the corner. Coming around the side, looking in. Ball is still loose. That's a tap by Ann, and it forces Roderick to make a cover.
Good chance there. Just get it to the center of the net, rather than the center of the triangle.
Yeah, it just bounced off of the stick wide, and Roderick made the right play in covering it too. So Todd to take this face-off for the Majors. Can he win it again? Yes, he does. He loves going forward with that face-off. Now, he doesn't realize he's standing on the ball. That's one way to stop time, I guess. Now, this one is off a defender, so nothing happening there. Played up by Nikki to Barbara, gets away, it'll be icing and come back. Only 6 shots in the second period. Are you surprised it's been so bogged down?
Yeah, it's a little less flow than that first period. Quite a few more shots in the goal.
Here's the face-off. This one won by the Untouchables to keep the zone. No, it goes through Tway. Barbara has it. That's a long shot. Forces it. I guess it's technically a save. We got to count it. Yeah. George about 50 feet out of his crease and saves the next one, but he can't cover it. He's too far out. Now the Untouchables with a counterattack. 2 saves by George. The last one almost causing a penalty shot, I guess. And now it's saved by Roderick the other way. Suddenly we got shots.
Yeah. Quick finish to his career.
And Tway once again tries to shoot. This time he fakes it or missed it or something. Now he's onside. Shot saved by Roderick once again. Time running out in the second period. Barbara knocks this one forward and out of the zone. Now Tom will just throw it down to the other end. Icing doesn't matter. And that's the end of the second period. Shots 6-4 Majors in the second period. David Lucas with his second goal of the game. It stands at 4-0 as we get ready for the third period. Could we be showing our second consecutive shutout here on Pro Day in the DCHL?